Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews, and today I'm going to review some new music by System of a Down. So, this band, this is the first bit of music in 15 years. They've released an EP, just came all of a sudden, not announced, came on available early hours of this morning, and a lot of fans didn't think they was ever going to hear some new music by System of a Down. So, like I said, 15 years, a long time. All of a sudden, two new songs have appeared, and you know, obviously there's been a lot of turmoil on the way between the band. Recently, political views from the drummer and I believe the singer, so Serge Tankian and the singer, and John Dolmayan, the drummer, had a bit of a clash with political views, I believe. When it comes to politics, you've got to leave that out. You know what I mean? You've got to leave it out of the music as well. Like me, have you ever seen me come on and give my political views of anything? No. So there you go. And I'm glad the band have got over that and they've got some new music out. So let's look at these two songs. So what do you get? I know there's going to be a lot of people on my channel that probably think, you know, System of a Down, there'll probably be a lot of hate for them. And you know, there is, you sort of love or hate this band. With me, it's a bit strange. I really like some of their music. I love it, and then I can take or leave some of it as well. So I'm into the sort of, I don't know, the more, I mean, they're really a bit mad when it comes to music. Their influences come from all over the place, and I'm more into their sort of slower, heavier stuff, rather than their punky, you know, fast, even folky sometimes music. And they sometimes touch all genres of music. You know, if you haven't heard System of a Down, they are a bit mad in that way. But there's two sides. I like the more serious, sort of heavier side. Not really into the faster, sort of real mad music sometimes that they make. So what do we get with these two songs? Let's start with Genocidal Humanoidz. This is sort of like the B-side. I think they're both A-sides, but it's more the other song, which is called Protect the Land, is more the sort of the front runner. I think they've got a video for it and all that. But Genocidal Humanoidz, let's talk about that one first. So this is the sort of System of a Down, like I said, that I am not so much in love with. So it's a 2.5 minute song. It's really manic, really heavy riffing, a bit punky as well. So many different changes to this song, tempo changes and different types of music going on. This one's not really for me. I've listened to it now 3 or 4 times, and I think System of a Down fans, you know, who are into all their music will love it, because it just sounds like they used to sound. They are, you know, on top of their game. It's like they've never gone away. Vocals are really strong still. This song has got a brilliant breakdown about halfway through, by the way. It's probably my favourite bit of the song. It's a real heavy chords going on in this song, and you'll know if you've heard this song, and it only lasts about, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, but it's probably my favourite part of the song. It's a real mental song. It's really mad. It's typical System of a Down, but you know, it's not for me. So let's move on to the next song. Now this is one of the best System of a Down songs I've ever heard. It's called Protect the Land. It's got doomy sort of Alice in Chains riffing going on, but a lot heavier. Brilliant production. I noticed especially on this song, when the bass kicks in on this, it is absolutely mental. It's so fucking heavy. This is the sort of, for those System of a Down fans, this comes along the sort of lines of Aerials, Mr. Jack, that sort of slower, sort of doomier sort of sound, which I much prefer. I much prefer it. This, and I think this is where they sound heavier when they slow it down with their heavy riffing. They've got the usual harmonising vocals going over this. The only thing I would say about this song, and I think it's a brilliant fucking song, by the way. The only thing I would say about this song, which I would have wanted to hear more, is Serge Tankian's voice. I think they're harmonising him, and obviously you've got Darren Malakian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You've got Serge Tankian and Darren Malakian. I think they're harmonising it all the way through this song, but Serge seems to be really in the background. I would like to hear his voice more up front on this, if he is harmonising with him, because it's really hard to tell. Everyone else in the band is doing a brilliant job on this song, and I think this is, to tell you the truth, this is right up there with some of my favourite System of a Down songs. Now, I was a big System of a Down fan way back when, you know, when they brought out, I think my favourite album, without a doubt, was Toxicity. I played it non-stop for probably about a year, just constantly. It was on constantly. And slowly but surely I stopped listening to them. You know, like I said, they've gone away for a lot of years now. But if they add more of this song, Protect the Land, if they bring some more music out, I hope they do bring an album out. This is where I'm really going to sway to, this sort of music. I love it when they slow it down. It sounds so much heavier. It's really catchy as well. I was singing it straight away after the first listen. It's a great song. So you've got two ends of the spectrum here. You've got their slower, doomier sort of stuff, metal more or less, sort of heavy metal. And then you've got the sort of punky, thrashy sort of side on the Genocidal Humanoidz. So, not that I hated Genocidal Humanoidz, it's just a bit too much for me, so that was okay. But Protect the Land is a brilliant, brilliant song. Can't get enough of it. Absolutely excellent. And all the proceeds are going towards a charity that System of a Down have put towards the Armenian people, I believe, supporting them, because there's a lot of trouble going on over there at the moment. So that's really cool. You know, and this is probably going to make a lot of money, because all these fans have been waiting for a long time. So I can imagine, you know, there'll be a lot of funds raised. So kudos to the band. That's cool. Do you know what I mean? So thank you for listening. Have you heard the new System of a Down tunes? Do you like them? Do you think it's as good as their old stuff? And I want to hear you in the comments what you think. So thank you very much. If you want to subscribe, please press the red button bottom right hand corner.